Greetings, I'm Martin Crabtree from the Mercer County Community College Library. I'd like to spend a couple moments speaking with you about the library services and how the library can help you as a student here at the college. Though the library is closed, the library is still here to help you. I want to talk about how we can still help you even though you can't actually come into our library. I want to spend a few moments talking about the research process. You'll be doing a vast amount of research throughout your college career, and want to talk about the process, choosing topics, staying focused, and how both the library and the Learning Center can help you through this process. I want to talk about college level information. You need college level information for your college coursework, academic information. I want to talk about that and get you thinking a bit more about what kind of information will be best suited for college level work. And also want to talk about the information available to you from the college library. Even though the library is closed at the moment, we still have a number of resources to help you out with your coursework. We have article databases with many articles in newspapers, magazines, scholarly journals in a vast amount of subject areas. We have ebooks, thousands of ebooks available for you to use for your research. Also other online resources, reference resources like dictionaries, encyclopedias, things like that. Plus, you still have the help of the librarians themselves. We are here to help you also. We are a resource for you to help you find the information you need so you can do your coursework well. Now, let's talk about the research process for a couple moments. Throughout college, you'll be doing various forms of research and want to talk about this process so that we can make it easier, smooth, and get to the information and get the assignment completed effectively, efficiently, and do a good job in the process. The first step is just understanding the assignment completely. Read it over. Understand what your professor is asking you to do. If you have questions, ask your professor. You know, are there page requirements? I got to write at least 5 pages. Are there resource requirements? You must use at least 3 resources for your research, for the speech you're giving, something like that. Also, good research papers and assignments take a few important things. Thinking, you got to think about what you're looking for, think about what you're going to say and everything else. Writing, of course, you have to write things down. And information, you'll need information to support your arguments, to support the research that you're doing. Both the library and the Learning Center can help you with this process. And throughout this research process, and it's a number of steps, you'll find that by using both the library and the Learning Center, we can help you be most successful at completing your work. So at the very start, you have to pick a topic. What am I going to write about? What am I going to give my speech on? Things like that. And usually this is very broad and you have to start narrowing things down a little bit. And the Learning Center is best suited to help you kind of think through some of these initial steps. This is before you even have to find or begin to look for information to complete the assignment. What am I going to talk about? Next step is doing background research. Okay, I have an idea. I want to look at information about this or that. Do some research. We can help you find information on a subject, a topic, things like that, to help you decide just exactly what I want to talk about in this subject, which might still be a little bit broad and unfocused. You'll eventually need to narrow down your topic to a thesis statement, that one sentence or so that succinctly explains, here is exactly what I'm researching, what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do in my speech, things like that. And again, the Learning Center can kind of help you narrow things down with the information you gathered. You'll probably need to gather added information to support this thesis. Once you've focused in, you'll need to find added information to support specifically what you're trying to say within your assignment. And again, when it comes to information, that's where the library can really, really help you out. Then you need to start doing some writing, writing of a speech, writing of a paper, things like that. And as you do this, the Learning Center can help you with that writing process. Also, they may help you identify, or you may see on your own, that there are areas where you don't have enough information. Oh, I need some more information about this. I'd like to say something else, but I don't have something to support it, things like that. Again, gathering added information to fill in those holes in your work, the library can help you with that. Then you write the paper. Write the speech, whatever it is you're doing, you complete the assignment. And again, the Learning Center can help you with these aspects of the assignment. The final piece are the citations, those lists of sources. Where did your information come from? The Learning Center is certainly geared to help you with that. The library can help you with that final piece as well. And, sometimes we see students coming in and asking us very broad questions. I need information about culture and identity, for example. And really, these are broad subject areas that we can't, in the library, can't easily help you find information on because it's so broad. You really need to focus in on your research first. And as I talked about earlier, thinking about that topic, what general topic do I want to talk about? So before you start doing the research, you need to kind of think of a topic and do the best you can, just kind of narrow it down in your own mind. Just what do you know already, things like that. For example, you need to write a paper about the environment. Your professor says you need to do a research paper about the environment, you pick the topic. Well, you think about the environment and start focusing on what about the environment that we want to research? Well, maybe I want to look at pollution, for example. So I'll look into pollution, but again, even beyond just pollution, what kind of pollution might I want to focus on? And then you think about it and go, well, I think I'm going to look at air pollution. Okay, that's a good start. The Learning Center can kind of help you think through this process if you need help doing it. Now that you've thought about your research, you're looking at air pollution, that's where the library can help you out. Because with that focused topic, the library can help you investigate what's out there. And there are many things that are talked about this concept of air pollution. For example, greenhouse gases contribute to global warming, things like that. That's one aspect of air pollution. Acid rain, another aspect of air pollution. Certain pollutants that go into the air make the rain more acidic, which can sometimes cause problems in the environment and things like that. What about the health effects of air pollution? How does it affect people's health? Now that you've kind of looked at all these areas, you can start working on focusing in on that thesis statement, that statement of just exactly what it is you're researching. Now, as you think and move towards that thesis statement, it can help to focus in on a single discipline. Think of academic disciplines and things like that, like social sciences. Again, think about air pollution. What are some of the political and economic impacts of air pollution? How does air pollution affect society? Maybe looking in the humanities end of things, say a historical perspective. How has, humankind's approach to air pollution changed over years? Things like that, looking at it in the past and how it is today, things like that. What about a pure science kind of look? What about biological aspects of things? What are illnesses that are caused by air pollution? Things like that. These are all areas, again, you can focus on and kind of put together that thesis statement. So we want to put it all together into that thesis statement. So we started way back looking at the environment. We focused in on pollution, and then we focused in on air pollution. We did some research and found 3 areas that looked interesting. We thought about it. We decided that health effects, that's what I want to focus my attention on. From here, now you can write that thesis statement, exactly what it is you're going to research. For example, what are the effects that air pollution is having on people's health? And that is a research question that can be easily researched. The library can help you find plenty of information on this topic. Now, some stumbling blocks as you work your way through this whole process. Firstly, losing focus, trying to stay too broad. Again, I want to talk about everything about air pollution. No, you got to focus it in further. A lot of times you can't fit everything into a relatively small paper. To talk about everything about air pollution in, say, 2 or 3 pages is really challenging, and really you won't do a good job of researching and writing about it. You may want to try focusing on a specific pollutant, some specific thing that's going into the air, a specific business or industry that's causing air pollution, specific illnesses caused by air pollution, things like that. Also, sometimes students feel compelled to use every piece of information they find. And you won't need to use every piece of information to locate. In some cases, you might find something that sounds good at the start, but ultimately might not really fit into the final assignment. That's okay. You don't have to use everything that you find. Also, writing, say, like a Wikipedia entry kind of a thing, keeping kind of broad and general and not really very focused, again, is not what your professor is looking for. Your professor can just go to Wikipedia and look at what they say and not have to read your paper to get the same kind of information. Looking for something new, something more in-depth and such in your papers. Also, relying on personal experience rather than researched information. Talking about your personal experiences, I did this, we did that, I saw, things like that. You really need research information to support what you're saying in your paper. Certainly, including a personal experience. For example, maybe you have a family member who has been directly affected by air pollution in their health or something like that. You can certainly bring that in, but that's not the basis of your paper. It really should be on researched information. Also, opinion rather than arguments backed by solid information. I think this, I believe this, we ought to, things like that are not really what your professor's looking for. They're looking for a good argument with information to back up. I think we ought to do this because, and here's the facts, the information to support what I believe. So again, using solid information to back up what you're saying is key to a good assignment. Now, what information is available to me, and really kind of thinking beyond using Google. Most people use Google to find information. We all do it just about every day. However, Google is designed for the general public. The kinds of information it's good at finding, anybody may want to find. Who had the most home runs last season? I got a speeding ticket. I'm going to get points on my license. How many points am I going to get? I need a phone number. I need how to spell a word. I need looking for the weather, things like that. But when you look at census data for the United States, almost 2/3 of the adult population of the United States does not hold a college degree. Only 1/3 of the population has a bachelor's, a master's, or a doctoral degree. And today I'm speaking with college students. I guess you're looking to get a college degree. You want to be part of that 1/3 of the population. So you really need college level work. That's what your professors are expecting you to find. Good, high quality academic college level information. So how do we get to all this online information that's available to you from the library? Well, from the college's homepage, mccc.edu, if you scroll down just a little bit below the different pictures that kind of cycle through, you'll see a box, current and returning students. First one on the list, library services. Clicking on that will take you to the library's homepage. The library's homepage looks like this. And the thing to take note of the quick links over there on kind of the upper left-hand side of the page. And right at the top, that's where the links are to the databases, those articles, magazines, newspapers, scholarly journals, the reference materials, the dictionaries, the encyclopedias are included here as well. Right below that are the links to the ebooks. So if you need book information, that's there for you as well. This is all available to you online. You can access this while the college campus is closed and when the campus opens up once again. Now, accessing this information from off campus, you will need to log in because these are mostly paid subscription services, and these are available to every student, faculty, and staff member of the college. So if you try to access these resources when you're not on the college campus, you'll be stopped by a login screen that looks like this. Your username in the first box is the same as your MyMercer student account. Whatever you're using, probably in the format first name dot last name or something close to that. Your password is your 6-digit birth date. 2 for the month, 2 for the day, 2 for the year. And this does not change. Your password to MyMercer can be changed. You can change it if you so choose, but the library's database access screen always uses that 6-digit birth date. So remember, just use the 6-digit birth date. Now, I do want to give my final plug for the library. The library's here to help you. That's what we do. And really, when I think about my own role here at the college, more than anything else, I am here to help students be successful. I want every student to be successful, and the best way I can help you be successful is by making sure you have all the information you need so you can do your coursework well. So please reach out, please ask, be glad to help you get everything you need. If you need more help, particularly while the college campus is closed, the best way to get help from the library is via email, library@mccc.edu. The email goes, that email address goes to a number of the librarians here at the college, so we'll jump right in and help you as quickly as we can. Also, for more information about the library, the link below has more information. It's a pamphlet about the library. This link should be in the comments box included with this YouTube video also, so you can access it directly from there. I thank you for your time and attention. Please reach out. The library's here to help you. That's what we do.